These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Malik Smith is retired to kick off the inning. Kevin Kiermaier is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there for strike one, 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and that ends the inning. So very standing in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Grounded back up the middle. Duffy comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Hit hard on the ground to third. Longoria's there on to first, and there were two down.
Batting third.
In now, Ricky Weeks. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the three-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed for a strike.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We'll move on to the into the box now. Logan Morrison. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt. And it's 2-0 now. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes. Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Mesoraco is there for it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Wilson
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
batting 6.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Here's Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Russell.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Archer comes set. Here's the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Fouled back. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Bradley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Now at the plate, Irvin Santana. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Skied into very shallow right. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the third out. So stepping in, Brad Miller. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Liner towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th.
Settling in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Bradley is there, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Chris Archer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Grounded to the right. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Sliding in once again, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Played on the backhand. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time.
Now batting.
And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Ricky Weeks. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that retires the side. So they're held in check. Digging in for his second at-bat, Malik Smith. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Right fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10. Corey
into the windup
Dickerson.
And the pitch. Corey Dickerson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Logan Morrison is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so digging in now, Devin Mesoraco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Devin Mesoraco.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, comes in here. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he is in there.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. That's by him for strike 1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Duffy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
53, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. On a rope to the second baseman. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Addison Russell. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Evan Longoria is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike there. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Tough to swing when that bat's sitting on his shoulder. I think he's being a little bit too patient right here. Now he's got to really protect and battle.
The next 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller 13, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Now in the box, Irvin Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Irvin Santana.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right
digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball was down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 23,
ready once again, Ricky Weeks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Archer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Chris Archer is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Malik Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Make it. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Catcher number 40.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Pat Neshek comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Logan Morrison.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. We got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Francisco Rodriguez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Melky Cabrera.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Duffy over to his left. A quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Bryce Harper will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Bryce Harper.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1-1, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Duffy has it on to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So they go down with Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Brad Miller is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Throw gets him, 2 down. Adeiny Echeverria will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Sergio Romo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sergio Romo.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's set down 1 away.
The batter, third baseman.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first as that'll take care of Weeks for out number 2. So striding in, Devin Mesoraco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit into the crowd, foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. grounded to short. Duffy ranges to his left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Anaheim leads this one 1-0. Malik Smith the next to hit. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Kiermaier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control their bat.
Cabrera is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Chris Archer takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Rays, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.